it's been going. It's actually been doing this like little disconnecting thing. Welcome. I'm not sure if it's on yet, but welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. If you are interested in a personal reading, the information for that is listed below. You can also book your reading on my Etsy shop. I have a 10 for 20, 20 for 30, and a 30 for 40. If you do not see it on there, it's because somebody already booked it, but that doesn't mean that I don't have it. Send me a text at 971-354-954 so that you could book your reading if it's not up there. You could also book your emergency reading on there, and if it's not on there, you could also text me. All right, my loves. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I got the song Do You for you guys during your meditation. The song, it's by Neo. It goes like, I kept getting the part where it says, first off, let me say, what is it? First off, let me say congratulations. Heard that you just had a baby girl. If she looks anything like her mother, she's the prettiest thing in the world. There could have been somebody that got pregnant or something like that, or somebody that ended up having a baby with someone else. There's someone in your past that really regrets losing you. If you did, if you're starting your family, or if you're, it doesn't even have to be that way. Maybe it could just be that, like, they just miss you. I just wonder, do you ever think of me anymore? Somebody wonders if you still miss them. I also got the song 6-8-12. The song, I think it goes, it's been 6 months, 8 days, 12 hours since you went away. I miss you so much and I don't know what to say. Whoever this is, Taurus, they communicate a lot with you through music. Or maybe you both feel that way. I have the Magician with the 8 of Wands. Someone is trying to find a way to manifest communication with you. Either like trying to bump into you on the road, or trying to, like, if you guys live in the same city, or trying to connect to friends and trying to like see how, if maybe they're going to reach out to you like at a birthday party. Or there's something about that. But they feel like you won't accept anyway. Tell me more. The Devil. I just keep hearing the clock is ticking and I'm not moving fast enough. I have the Devil, the Strength card, the 3 of Pentacles, the Hierophant with the 6 of Pentacles. Taurus, this is you. Some of you are putting a lot of work into, like, there's a lot of energy into your work. Be careful that you're not distracting yourself from an addiction or something like that with your work. The only reason I say that, it's okay for you to, I guess people do think of, well, if I distract myself with this, then it's better than if I was. It's okay. It's just that most of it's when we pause our feelings, or when we pause our desire for something, that's all we're doing it. It's putting it on hold. But once we hit play, it's gonna resume, and we have no choice but to keep going with it. So either like fight it now, fight it in the moment, anytime it bothers you. And trust me, I get it. I get what it feels like to tell yourself not to do something and then still be doing it at the same time. I get it. But like, your strength needs to come through. You have more will than that. For some of you, it could have something to do with work or giving. Some of you want to give up your job to go to a nonprofit type of organization or do something nonprofit. I also feel like some of you want to go back to law school or something like that, or to become like a spiritual teacher. It is never too late. If you feel like, nah, I'm older now, it's better now, you're wiser. In my opinion, we don't know shit until we're about 40. Like me right now, I don't know shit. I don't know shit at all. Like, that's why I tell you guys all the time, I'm only the speaker. That's it. Like, sometimes when I'm up here talking, I'm learning too. Like, it's all being projected. I say it all the time. I say it in my prayer. It's only your message and your message. It's not, nothing of these messages have anything to do. This part is me, right? This loud part is me. But most of the time I'm reading it for you guys. Like, we're up here learning together, right? And it's not, if you're older and you feel like, no, it's too late for me to go to school, it's too late for me to do this. In my opinion, we shouldn't even be going to fucking 18 years old and trying to get a fucking $100,000 loan. It's stupid. And to think that you're going to want to go to school for, I mean, I know everybody, there's so many people that do it, and congratulations to those people, but it's such a burnout. It's such a burnout. And it's also like, I don't want to say it's a waste of time, because there is a lot of value in education. There's a lot of value in everything. Like, whatever it is that you want to do, my love, I'm not judging it. If you're the type of person that can do it, great. But there's a burnout to it. There's like an energy of you've already been in school for this long, and then you're going to go for another, depending on what you want to do, 6 years. So some of you, instead of traveling, instead of exploring, instead of figuring yourself out a little bit more, like, I think there's this desire for that. Let me go and figure out who I am. And as you do, like, you do that. Maybe some of you are going back and forth. Do I go and figure out who I am, or do I go and figure out my purpose? There's no different. It's not different. It's the same thing. Who you are is your purpose. You can go and have fun, and then all of those joyful moments will 100% lead you to where you're supposed to be. That's how you create a joyful and happy life. And that's how you get to enjoy life. Like, there's a reason why joy is in all of these words. Tell me more. Tell me about the Magician. See, okay. Be careful, because some of you could really destroy something that you've been working really hard on for something that's meaningless. Like, you could destroy a relationship or break down a relationship off of words alone. So please be careful with your words. They're going to come in very strong, and maybe like to your partner, maybe you say something you don't really mean. But I feel like the energy of impulse in it, like you're just like restless, and it's going to kind of take over. So please be careful, Taurus. You could be feeling like people are trying to push you out of your own direction, and that's kind of annoying to you. So like, okay, it could be that. I feel like, because right now you're trying to figure out exactly what your next move is. Having someone try to tell you what your next move is or where you should be going is a little frustrating for you. They don't understand that you have a hard enough time seeing the way that you want to see it, or the way that the possibility for you, versus like seeing all of the options that they're trying to give you, all of the different ways of seeing things. Like, it's too much for you. It's too much. Somebody's trying to give you too many options, and it feels really uncomfortable. Or maybe they're trying to give you like some type of ultimatum, like, if we don't get married, or if we don't do this, then we're not going to do this. But you're struggling. No. If somebody has to do that to you, I mean, ask them, what about this makes you feel like this is safe? We don't always have to just leave people, right? I know I'm always like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But try to figure out like why it's not working first. Like, ask this person, okay, well, what about this do you think is going to make you feel safe? Right? Because people cheat on people all the time. If you think it's the title, if you think it's this, if you think it's going to be because you got my last name, like you could even give them an example. Like, so many people, people still have their person's last names. There's no difference. Even after a divorce, a last name doesn't matter. So try to ask this person. Try to figure out exactly what the root of the problem is. Why is it that now all of a sudden, like, you're not happy without this? And why do you think you will be after you think I give you this? Or why, like, because if they're trying to blame you for their happiness, and they're trying to say the only reason I'm unhappy is because you're not offering me commitment, or you're not offering me marriage, or you're not offering me this, well then, my love, that sounds like a sounds like a you problem. I mean, unless you guys have been in the relationship for like 10 years, at that point, you stop stringing people along. If you know that's what they want, then yeah. But if you guys are not in the right place to do it right now, and that's the only reason why you're saying no, like you're not financially stable, maybe there's still a couple of things that you two need to work on that you can see clearly. Like, if those are the reasons why you don't want to get married, then that's totally understandable. But explain that to them. Don't just leave them wondering why you're just not popping the question, but you're still lingering them on. you know? Because I think that your person just wants communication. Your lack of communication is hurting them, Taurus. And I get it. It's because this person is trying to put way too many ideas in your head, and it's making you confused, and you don't know how to explain that to them. But that's the purpose of relationships. Communication, my loves. You guys got this. I love it. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. We'll talk soon. Bye, my Taurus. If you subscribe during this reading, welcome to the fam bam.